I'm now joined here by Paul Dillon, who is a mentor here with the St. Joseph's Spanish Pine team, who are heading up to play in an All-Ireland final on Saturday week. Very welcome, Paul. Thanks for
Thanks
coming
very
over here.
much. Thank you.
Yeah. So a big occasion, Paul, on Saturday week. All-Ireland final doesn't get much bigger for a school like this, like St. Joseph's.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Look, yeah, it's been a good few weeks for us. You know, we had a couple of really competitive games. The Senior A colleges final here in Clare was really good for us, and even the semi-final last week gone by. So no, it's nice. It's nice to be prepping. I suppose you start off the year and you hope that you can get a few wins and build a bit of momentum. But for it to take us to an All-Ireland final now is brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah. It adds to everything that's happening in Clare. Clare football is having a real purple patch over the last number of years. I can remember we were in Division 4, things weren't going so well. And now we're in Division 2 and going toe to toe with the likes of Dublin, Roscommon, all those teams, Cork. You know, so it's and for St. Joseph's now to go along and get to an All-Ireland final is another step in the right direction for Clare football.
Yeah, it is. It is. No, it's great, and even I suppose in his time in CBS last year, getting to an All Ireland final as well in the football and the hurling. So look, it's been good. Clare football is really, I suppose, I think the structures now are in place, and they've benefited from that. They're very competitive. I think clubs, there's a lot of work happening in clubs as well. I suppose we're lucky here in Spanish Point where a lot of our feeder clubs are your traditional strong footballing clubs in Clare. So the work has been done, and yeah, look, we're lucky in one sense that the players we're getting here to coach with the school, you know, they have been well coached up along. Even with underage county setups as well. So yeah, we're kind of reaping the benefits from that.
Yeah, and that's the key, really, isn't it? But the work, it's sometimes overlooked, the work that the clubs do with very young players then and bring them on, and then when they go into schools like this, the importance of having guys from, you know, yourself, Paul and Sean, from like coming from Dunbeg, coming from Kilmaine, coming from Milltown. I mean, Stanch. I mean, the experience you have, and I mean, Dunbeg is the creme de la creme, I suppose, of Clare football down through the years, and this is what the guys look up to, I believe, you know, in this.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. You know, I suppose between myself and Paul and Sean, you know, we've I suppose played a lot of football between the three of us, and we've seen a lot of football. So, yeah, I suppose it's we take a lot on board from games that we've played, and we've been involved in different teams, and you can kind of bounce different ideas off. I bounce different ideas off the two boys, but you know, it's a real footballing area here, and I suppose even you take into account some of our senior players now have played Cusick Cup and Senior Championship with their clubs, and I've actually lined up against a few of them. So I'm coaching them in 2 weeks' time, having played against them last summer. So look, it's great. They're getting great exposure at club level, and that's definitely feeding into schools level. So no, it's been good. Yeah, it's been good.
When you have a club mate like yours, David Tuberty, the man who is the leading scorer in league football in all divisions, you know, and who has graced the field with, you know, such a talented player, big loss now obviously, but you know, when you have that back here in West Clare, you're going to have young lads coming through. The lads are jumping out the skin to get to play football.
Yeah, for sure. Look, even within my own club, you know, I've a little bit of coaching done with our under sevens and our under eights, and David has coached them with me. And
pushes on again.
Yeah, they look up to him. But like you've so many. David is just one. Like you've so many players in Kilmurray and in Milltown, Clare, and you know your senior players in your clubs are your role models for your younger generation. So, again, it's getting onto county teams and building profiles, and then the kids tend to buy into that at a young age. So I suppose it's about encouraging them that way. Yeah.
When you're preparing a team to go into the Clare Championship, like obviously it's to start off, like what do you look for in a player?
For our own team,
you'll obviously have the exceptional players that will be an automatic, like, but you have to pick 15, 20 guys.
You do, yeah. I suppose, look, you have to. I suppose you sit down at this. We sat down to start the year and we looked at our panel as a whole, and I suppose you probably have to lay out, like as they say, horses for courses, and you look at the players and you look at the skill sets, and you try and pick your best 15 from that, and then we have players that kind of take on different roles in the team that might work a lot harder than others, or expected to work a lot harder than others, and we have some players that you kind of your aim is get them on the ball. So there's a broad range of skill sets. So I suppose you just have to take into what the skills that they have and their attitude to play and kind of build your team around that.
Yeah. You had great preparation, like especially the game. Well, you had a tough game with Innistraiman, a tough final in Clare, and then you had a tough game with Belmullet, which really sets you up for an All-Ireland final, I think.
We did, and Joe, probably not a lot of people will know as well. Like we even played Innistraiman CBS in the group stage of the county this year, and it was again, I think we won by only a point. So they've had tough encounters throughout the year. The county final obviously was a really important win for us, and I think it gave the boys a bit of belief that when the games do get tight, or if they fall behind, that they can claw it back. And I think in the semi-final against Belmullet, I think we were down twice on two occasions by 4 points. So it's a testament to the boys too, not to give up and to see it through and claw them back. So it's been a good preparation, but we just need to keep the show on the road for the next week.
So you're Kieran in Offaly, the Clara, and this Clara, yeah. Would you know of their journey? Would you have kind of had a look at them and see what they can do?
Yeah, look, they're from a proud footballing and hurling county, and there's a strong club there in Clara. So look, we're under no illusions. You get to an All-Ireland final, no matter who you play, you're going to come up against a strong team. So I suppose we just need to make sure that the best Spanish point shows up on the day, and hopefully it's enough to get us up.
It's a huge occasion. Not many get to play in it, not many get to manage in an All-Ireland final, so it's a great honour. And it's a great honour to bestow on Clare to have a team going to an All-Ireland final this time of the year.
No, look, we're really proud of the group, so it's brilliant. It's something unique.
When I look out there at the sea and the view to south there, I mean, what a great place to get inspiration.
Yeah, for sure. Now there's days in the winter you're coming in here and you can barely open the door of the car, but no, it's lovely. It's nice, and even taking the lads there, even in classes sometimes, if we're free classes, it's nice to pop down to the beach and clear the head and come back up. So we're lucky. Probably don't appreciate it enough.
Yeah, so these few weeks, like, there's a great feel around the school. It's coming in along there. It's a big school, a big operation here.
It is, No, even our school numbers now have increased over the last couple of years. And no, it's even, I suppose, look, you get to the front gate of the school now and you have our school colours flying and the flags are up. So, look, there'll be a build-up, I suppose, to the final, but for us, it's just to keep the boys now, keep their head down and make sure they're going to classes. And
That's it. You'll be well able for the Paul Dillon, thanks very much.
Perfect, thank
and
you.
And I appreciate you, and the very best. We'll see you up at the final.
Thanks very much. Appreciate that.